It's going to be first and 19. It's still first and goal, though, and it looks like we're going to have another penalty, a false start. So two back-to-back penalties. That's going to hurt what it started out being a great drive for this Conley team. That's going to back them up 5 more yards all the way to the 24. So Conley started out doing great on this drive. They got all the way into the goal line, and now it is going to be first and goal, but they are backed all the way up to the 24-yard line. Gaither keeps this one, and he's only going to pick up a couple yards on that run, stopped short. Now there's going to be second down and long after, like I said, back-to-back penalties backed them up, a holding call and a false start backed them up 15 yards. So there is no first down to get. There's only goal to go here. 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. It is second and 22 now after the 2-yard run by Gaither. And Gaither's going to keep this one as well. Tries to get to the outside. Makes a couple people miss in the backfield, but not able to get much. And that is going to bring up third down. So third down coming up, third down and long. They were able to get 8 yards on that last play, but it will still be third down and long. And it looks like we're going to have our first timeout of the game, folks. Very first timeout of the game. Coach Anderson decides to call a timeout for this third down play. There is 6:17 left to go in the first quarter. Conley is in scoring position, the ball on the 16-yard line, and we'll be back after the timeout.
R&S Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by R&S Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. R&S Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by R&S Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to.
So we are back, folks, after that timeout. It is 3rd and 16 with goal to go. There is no first down marker, 3rd and 16. And the Cadets are coming in the shotgun 3-wide receiver set. Gaither fakes the handoff on this one. He's looking for an open man. He lets this one go. And found someone in the end zone, but he could not complete the catch. It was intended for Marcus Long. Gaither showed patience in the pocket right there. Let the ball go, but Marcus Long could not pull it down. So it will be 4th down. And it looks like they're going to bring their kicker out for what could be a little over a 30-yard field goal for Ralph Morales. And this kick is up, and looks like this one goes right through the uprights. Ralph Morales gets them on the board. 3-0 Conley after a great drive that got hindered towards the end by a penalty. They were still able to get on the board. 3-0 Conley as they take a lead going against this high potent offense. Like I said, folks, at the beginning of the game, this Salado team is coming in at 5-1, and they are coming in averaging 46 points a game. 46 points a game. But this Conley team has not allowed over 20. They've only allowed 25 points is the highest they've allowed this year, and that was in their first game against Sunnyvale, and since then have not allowed over 20 points. So this Conley defense has been playing great all year, and they definitely will be put to the test as they go against this potent Salado offense. They run a slot T offense, so it's going to be a lot of running the ball, maybe a couple passes but I wouldn't expect that too much. So the ground game will be heavy. As Conley getting ready for the kickoff. So the kick is off. And Salado will be starting in pretty good field position, gets all the way down to just past the 40-yard line. So they're going to be starting in great field position, and we're going to get to see our first look at this Salado offense. Like I said, folks, averaging 46 points a game, this Salado Eagles team has been averaging. Last week out, they put up 63 on Gatesville. And tonight, like I said, they're going to be looking for revenge. They came down here to Mac People Stadium last year and did not come out victorious. And tonight, I know they're going to be looking for a different outcome. Right now, Salado is leading in the district. As you can see, Salado comes out pretty quick. Line this ball up. This is going to be a handoff up the middle on the first one, and it looks like Conley was ready. This is going to be assignment football. And I think Conley is up to the task to be able to do that. As you see, Marcus Long coming in with a good hit right there.
Rook round for a gain of about 3. Tackle made on the play by number 8, Marcus Long.
They kind of come out a little bit funny out of their huddle. 2nd down and 7. And this one is going to be another handoff up the middle, and this one is not going to get much traction. That one was to Reed Vincent. So Conley coming out playing pretty good so far in this on the defensive end. Like I said, assignment football, but we have very athletic linebackers up front. Guys like LaMarcus McDonald Jr., Kavion Gaither is up there as well. Ashton Brooks Williams, very athletic front seven. So I believe that they will be able to be up to the challenge of being able to stop this Salado team. 3rd down, 3rd and 5, ball on the 45-yard line for Salado. This one is going to be another handoff to Rook, and he is going to be stopped short of the first down marker. Rook Brown, the senior, stopped short of the first down marker, and that is going to bring up the first 4th down for this Salado offense. Will they keep their offense on the field? They're in pretty good field position already. I think they might try to go for this. I'm not sure. They are very tricky at the line of scrimmage, so I'm sure we won't know if they're punting it until they actually punt the ball. And they come up to the line. This one is a handoff to, looks like their fullback, and this goes up the middle. Will they say it is enough for the first down? And they say it is. Move the chains for Salado. So they come down to a nail biter on their first 3-4 plays right there. And took a lot just to be able to get that first down, but that is an encouraging sign for Conley. They're going to make this team work for just about every yard that they get. Like I said, in this slot T offense, a lot of options of people that can get the football, and you have to be watching and have to stay on to your man. And Salado picks up a first down. They come up to the line now, first down. Hand this one off to Rook Brown. He tries to go out to the outside, and he is going to be drilled and hit after a short gain right there. Good tackle by Trey Wisner, the sophomore. 2nd down after a short pickup. Second and 8 coming up. Ball is on the 47-yard line. The Salado team lines up very quick, but they were ready for it on that one as Marcus Long gets him in the backfield. Marcus Long as well as Isaiah Stevens were ready for that. Isaiah Stevens comes in, makes the first contact in the backfield. Like I said, assignment football, and this time they were ready. Isaiah Stevens comes right off of that edge. And Marcus Long comes in and brings him down, as well as LaMarcus McDonald. Great team tackling on that play, and it is now 3rd and 11. Ball on the 50-yard line. 3rd and 11 coming up. Like I said, in this slot T offense, there will not be much throwing the ball. So we know it's a run. It's just who is the ball going to go to. 3rd and 11, they line up. This time they do drop back for a pass just about on cue right there. And he is going to keep it right there. And LaMarcus McDonald comes in with the big hit as the quarterback just slid out of there at the last second. That is Hutton Harry. Hutton Harry comes around the right side on that play and tries to pick up the first down, and he's going to be stopped short. And I think they might bring up the punt crew now, as it is 4th and 8, ball on the 47-yard line. So great defensive stand coming out. I know that is going to get this team very hyped. But like I said, this team has a lot of plays. You always got to be paying attention. So 4th and 8. 4th and 8, and now we're going to have an offsides call. I just saw the man jump early on that play. Was trying to jump the play, and they're going to get him with an offsides. So we're going to see if that changes what the Salado team could do, and that could be huge. That could change the outcome of this drive, as they ended up punting just a second ago. But after the offsides call, that is going to bring that might make Salado think about going for it on this one. So it looks like Salado's offense will come back out onto the field after that offsides call. That now makes it 4th and 3. Ball is on the 42-yard line, 4th and 3 now. Salado's offense will come back onto the field. So this changes, like I said, this could change the outcome of this drive right here on this play. 4th and 3, Salado comes to the line very quick. They hand this ball off, and he is going to pick up enough for the first down. So that is a huge, huge game changer right there from the offsides penalty. As we see, penalties have already kind of changed a little bit of what's going on here for this Conley team on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. They hand that one off to Rick Brown, and he picks up about 5 yards, and that was enough for the first down. So now first down, and we're going to see a penalty. Let's see if this one will be on the offense or defense. It might be false start by the offense, and I believe it was, as you see them backing up now. And no, I believe this one will be on the defense. This one will be on the defense and actually move them up further. So the ball is going to be on the 30-yard line now, 1st and 5 coming up. We got 40 seconds left to go in this first quarter. The clock is running a lot because both of these teams will be running the ball. So 1st and 5 now. They line up, they throw this one, and it looks like it's going to stay on the inside and brought down for a short gain. That was by Noah Mesher. Got the carry on that one. And now we're going to see if Salado will try to run another play off before this first quarter clock goes down. We're going to see here. It's going to be 2nd down, though, coming up. 2nd and 3, ball on the 28-yard line. And they will let it run all the way down. So at the end of the first quarter, Conley is up 3-0. Conley up 3-0 in the first quarter. At the end of this quarter, both of these teams have been going back and forth so far, 3-0, and we will be back after this break for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Connally Athletic Booster Club, our cheerleaders are going to walk away with a donation bucket during halftime for Coach Sims and his family. All of the money will be donated to help offset the cost of medical bills and daily living expenses during this fight against cancer. We as an organization want to show our coach how much we care for him and wish him the best to get better fast. We appreciate you for your donations. Sincerely, the Connally Athletic Booster Club.
So start of the second quarter here. Salado already comes out and runs a play. As we know, they like to get to the line very quick. Start of the second quarter.
Number 24, Reed Vincent, the ball carrier for the Eagles, to the 27-yard line.
And they were not able to pick up any yards on that one, so it will now be 3rd and 3, ball on the 27-yard line. They picked up about 1 yard, so 3rd and 2, ball on the 27-yard line. They run a play, and they pick up enough for the first down on that one. So about 5-yard run on that play. So this Salado team is moving. Like I said, they were punting the ball, and an offsides really changed the narrative of this drive. That offsides made them, instead of changing it from a punt to them going for it on 4th down, picking it up, and they are now into very close to the red zone. Ball on the 23-yard line. It is 1st and 10. Salado comes out, lined up quick. They hand this one off, and this one goes to the inside and is going to be brought down short. Short gain on that play. David De La Fuente comes in on the tackle for that one.
Noah Mesher on the carry for the Eagles that time. Stopped by number 24, Danny Rubio.
2nd and 9. The ball is on the 22-yard line. They hand this one off up the middle, and he is going to be stopped. Like I said, this front seven for Conley is a great unit. They played great all year, led by guys like Torrey Pullen, LaMarcus McDonald Jr., David De La Fuente, Kavion Gaither. I mean, this front seven has just been playing great. Ashton Brooks Williams. They've been playing great all year long, and they will really be getting put to the test, and they're already doing a pretty good job, even though Salado was driving down the field. Like I said, this team averages 46 points a game. So keeping them scoreless in the first quarter is already a good start. Here at the start of the second quarter, we got 10 minutes left to go in the half. It is 3rd and 7 now. The ball is on the 20-yard line. And we're going to have another timeout taken by Conley. Coach Anderson takes a timeout, wants to talk it over with his team. 10:05 left to go in this half. Conley still up 3-0. We're going to come back after this break. So after the Conley timeout, it is still going to remain 3rd and 7. The ball is on the 20-yard line. Salado comes out. This one is a pitch to the outside, and this one was sniffed out by the defense. Big play right there coming up. Isaiah Stevens, big tackle in the backfield, was able to sniff that one out, was not let him get to the outside, and Isaiah Stevens comes up with another big tackle in the backfield. That is his second one of the night, and that one could be huge. That is going to bring up 4th down now, as they were trying to get to the outside. Now we're going to see they are on the 23-yard line now. Will they try to come out and kick a field goal, or what will they try to do? They could try to go for this one, not sure. 4th and 10 now, ball on the 23-yard line, and looks like that offense is going to come out onto the field. They hand this one off, and it is a fake. They roll outside the pocket. They let this one go into the back of the end zone, and this one is going to be, it looks like caught. It will be caught in the back of the end zone. 2 men on him, and this one was still caught. Great catch coming up right there by Salado. As you see right here on the replay, 2 fakes in the backfield. Quarterback rolls outside of the pocket, lets this one go, throws into double coverage, and still comes up with the catch. That is a big touchdown. But it will be coming back. It is a holding penalty going against Salado. That's a big play right there, folks. Holding penalty going against Salado. They threw it into the back of the end zone. Like I said, this team does not throw much. They threw on that 4th and 10. threw it into the back of the end zone. It was caught, but they got called for holding. Huge play right there. And now penalties have hurt both of these teams in the red zone on the offensive end. So now they are backed all the way up to the 33-yard line. It is 4th and 20, and I'm not sure if they're going to punt. They might just punt this one away and try to pin this Conley team deep into their own territory. If they do that, that is going to be a great. But it looks like they're going to line up. They came out for a wide receiver set, but I believe a timeout will be called.
Timeout on the field taken by Salado.
Salado will call it. Coach Allen will use his first timeout of the half on this one. It is going to be 4th and 20 when we come back, ball on the 33-yard line with 9 minutes left to go in the half. We'll be right back.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination.
So now after that kind of wild turn of events on those last few plays, Salado will come out with their offense lined up on this 4th and very long. They drop back, and he's got pressure on him, and it looks like the ball was hit out. Ball is on the ground. Who is it recovered by? Let's see if they say it is Conley ball. Either way, it will be Conley football, but we're not sure if it is going to be a fumble recovered by the offense or will it just be turnover on downs. But either way, great play made right here by who else? The man that made plays last week, Ashton Brooks Williams, comes up with the pressure on that one, and they might count that one as a sack and a fumble recovered. And they will count it as an incomplete pass. Pressure on the play by Ashton Brooks Williams. He has been playing great so far in district. He came out with 2 sacks last week and a few pressures, and now this Conley offense has the ball back in decent field position. They will come out 1st and 10, ball on the 33-yard line with 9:08 left to go in this first half. First and 10, ball on the 33-yard line. Conley comes back out. This one is going to be a handoff to Jamone Powell. So 2nd and 6 coming up now. Ball on the 37-yard line. Powell stays in the backfield with Gaither. And this is going to be a QB keeper for Gaither as he tries to get to the outside. He's going to be brought down what looks like to be in the backfield.
Gaither tries his way around the left side. Tackled by number.
So that is going to bring up a 3rd down for this Conley Cadet offense. And that will be a loss of 3 yards on that play. 3rd and 9 now coming up, ball on the 34-yard line. $7:45 left to go, ball on the 34-yard line. It is 3rd down, folks, 3rd and 9. Gaither in the shotgun with Powell on the side. He's going to keep this one for a runner. Picks up some decent yards on that play, but will it be enough? And they're going to say he is short. That is going to bring up 4th down with just a few yards left to go. So it looks like the punt team will come on for the Cadets. So they could not capitalize after stopping this very potent Salado offense. 7-yard run right there by Gaither. Ball will be on the 41. 41-yard line. It is 4th and 2. And they line up in punt formation. And they will punt this one off. And this one will get a very friendly bounce after the punt that did not get very high, and it will roll all the way back to the 25-yard line where Salado will start. So a quick 3-and-out for that Conley offense on that drive. First drive they were very successful moving the ball down the field, but on that drive could not get very much traction going. For all of you guys watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on CentexSportsNetwork.com on Facebook, make sure you guys are sharing and liking this stream. Also, make sure you guys are dropping your comments. Leave your comments down there. We want to know where you guys are watching from and who you are rooting for in this game. So ball comes out on the 25-yard line. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to hand this one up the middle, and it's going to pick up a couple yards on that one. About a 6-yard gain on that run. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ball carrier for the Eagles, out past the 30 to the 31. Corey Pullen on the tackle for the Cadets.
So Torrey Pullen comes up with the tackle on that play, and he has been playing good all night long and all season long for this team. I think he's one of the better players in that front that they have in this front seven, and one of the players that makes it hard for teams to be able to run the ball. 2nd and 4, they come out right away, hand the ball off, and they are going to be stopped what it looks like just short of the 1st down marker. So 3rd down, 3rd and short coming up. 3rd and very short, about 1 yard. 3rd down. Let's see. Coach Anderson is on the field trying to tell his players what to be ready for. They line up. They come to the line very quick. 3rd and short. Ball on the 31-yard line. They hand this one to the outside, and somebody breaks free. He's getting loose, and he gets loose for a very good gain on 3rd and short, and that is Noah Mesher, the senior, gets the ball on that play.
For the 1st down for the Eagles.
And they come out right away and run the ball. The line judge hasn't even moved all the way down the field yet. And Salado is already running another play. It is going to be 2nd down and short. They tried to catch Conley off guard on that play. You see some hands on the hips already for some of these Conley players. This offense can be very tiring as they're in the hurry up right now. 2nd and 7. The ball is on the 37-yard line. They hand this one off, and they pick up enough for the 1st down, pickup of about 10 yards on that play. So Salado is moving faster than the people that measure for the 1st down line, the linesmen, the cameramen. Salado's offense is very up-tempo right now and moving fast. They are all the way down to the 20-yard line, to the Conley 20-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. They come out very fast, line up, and they are hit in the backfield on that one. They weren't going for it on that play, and they come up with the tackle in the backfield. So good tackling right there on that play.
Tackle made by Jamone Powell.
Jamone Powell comes up with the tackle on that play. So they finally get some substitutions in on both sides and try to slow it down just a little bit. 2nd and 14 now, ball on the 32. They hand this one off, and 24 has it, and he's running pretty hard, and he's going to be brought down right there by Torrey Pullen, and Kavion Gaither come up with the tackle on that play.
To the 26-yard line. Torrey Pullen and Parrish Cox on the tackle for the Cadets.
So 6-yard run on that play, 5-yard run on that play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. So 3rd and long, once again, we've seen this already here, folks, earlier, just a few drives ago. The ball is on the 27-yard line. It is 3rd down. They drop back. They're looking for somebody. There's pressure. He lets this one go to the back of the end zone, and that one is incomplete. Good defense right there on the good coverage right there on the play. That was Marcus Long that had the coverage on that play. They dropped back, had pressure once again, and could not get this one completed. That is going to bring up 4th down. You see there on the replay, Marcus Long had the coverage. And that is going to be incomplete. And I see they had a flag, and this one will go against Conley on that play, so that is going to hurt. That is going to be an automatic first down. I believe they called a face mask.
Penalty flag on the field is for a face mask against the Cadets.
And that one is going to hurt. That is going to be an automatic first down as they had him at a fourth down. They had him all the way down to a fourth down once again, but were not able to come out and stop them on that play. So it is going to be 1st and 10 now, ball all the way up to the 13-yard line. And this Salado team is in scoring position now in the red zone. 13-yard line, 1st and 10. They're coming out quick to the line. They hand this one up the middle, but this one is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They were ready for that play. Conley has a lot of people that play two-way on this team, play both sides of the ball. A majority of their defense plays both sides of the ball, just about, if not all of them. So the Conley offense came out a little bit slow on that last drive, and that was probably why this Salado offense can be very tiring to try to keep up with. To 1st and 15 after they were dropped back on that play. 2nd and 12. The ball is on the 15-yard line. And they hand this one up the middle and pick up some pretty decent yardage on that play, and it is going to bring up another 3rd down.
Met there by Junior Beatty and Trey Walker.
3rd and 6 coming up, folks. The ball is on the 9-yard line. They are inside the 10. There's 2:15 and rolling left to go. Very quick first half of football. Like I said, both of these teams are running the ball, and this Salado team is almost exclusively running the ball. 3rd down, they hand this one up the middle to Noah Mesher. And will they give him enough for the first down? It looks like they're going to say he was short. So that is going to bring up 4th down. 4th and short, and I'm pretty sure Salado will be going for it on this one, this deep into Conley territory. Fourth and 1. The ball is on the 4-yard line. Salado was going to come line up very quick, and I'm sure they're going to try to hand this one off. They have been stopped on multiple 4th downs, but they have also picked up a couple 4th downs as well. 4th and 1, ball on the 4-yard line. Salado lines up quick. They hand this one off to Mesher, and they think he will be into the end zone. And that is Noah Mesher will score now for the first touchdown of this game for both teams. They hand it up the middle to Noah Mesher, and he picks up enough to get the first down on this play. With 1:22 left to go in the first half, Salado comes out and scores for the first touchdown of the game, provided by the senior. Noah Mesher gets the handoff right up the middle, and that is going to put them up 6-3 on this Conley team. Took out just about a whole quarter with that drive. Only 1:22 left to go in the half. And this kick is up, and that one is good. 7-3 is the score. First touchdown scored by both of these teams, playing great defense, neither one wanting to back down, and now the first score provided by Salado. 1:22 left to go in the half, folks. Conley will be getting the ball back with one timeout left, and when we come back getting ready for kickoff. We'll be back. Welcome back to Mac Peoples Stadium, folks. 122 left to go here in the half. Like I said, a very quick first half of football as Salado took up just about all the time. It's only been about 45 minutes since kickoff, and they're going to kick this one off short. And he muffs the kickoff, but he picks this one up. Tries to get to the outside, and he needs to just get down. And that was LaMarcus McDonald, and now some pushing and shoving going on in between there. Don't want to see that, especially not from one of the better players right there by LaMarcus McDonald. And now looks like some swinging going on by a couple of the teammates for Conley. Don't want to see that. I'm sure the coaches are going to get that worked out. And now it's McDonald and Torrey pulling on that play. And now Conley will come out with the ball with only 1:15 left to go. So now the ball will start out on the 12-yard line for Conley, 1st and 15. They only got a timeout left, so I'm not sure if they're going to try to just run the clock out on this one and go into the half down 7-3. We're going to see here, ball on the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, Gaither in the shotgun. He's going to hand this one off to Wiggins, and he picks up short yardage on that one. Now we're going to see if Salado is going to try to use some of their timeouts and try to get the ball back and maybe score before this half is out. But they haven't called one yet. They only have 2 left. We're going to see. I'm sure Conley's going to try to just run this clock down and get into the half. Second down, coming up 2nd and 8. 40 seconds left to go in the half. Gaither's going to keep it on this one. And I see a flag fly out. Got some pushing and shoving going on
Gaither fights his way forward to the 20-yard line before being
between these teams. Like I said, this is already built up to be kind of a rivalry game between these two teams. And you got some pushing and shoving going on after the play, and I'm pretty sure that's why the flag flew out. And you don't want to see that. Luckily, folks, we've got a half coming up, and I'm sure Coach Anderson is definitely going to talk to his team about holding their composure together. Like I said, it can be very frustrating just playing against this type of offense. And you can't make many mistakes playing against a team like Salado. And now Salado will use one of their timeouts after the clock was stopped, and it's going to back Conley up. And it's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up when we come back from this Salado timeout.
Williams Real Estate Team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills.
So back to the action here. It is 3rd and 12. 27 seconds left. Gaither has a keeper on this one. Good hard run from Gaither on that one, but he's going to come up short of the first down marker. And now we're going to see Will Salado
Gaither out just crossing the 20-yard line. Brought down
Take
by
a
Will
timeout.
Brown
You
and
see the
number
clock
58,
running.
Lucas Levant.
Not sure what they will do. They might just go into the half. And it looks like that is what's going to happen, folks. So after a quick first half of football, Salado is up. The number 5 Salado Eagles are up on the number 12 Conley Cadets right now, 7-3. This has been a very, very good half of football, folks, and I know that you guys are going to be ready for this second half coming up. We will be back after this halftime. We'll come to you a little bit before the halftime is up and talk to you guys about what happened in this first half. But for right now, we will go on a break. We will see you guys a few minutes before the half comes back out. Like I said, score 7-3 going into half. Salado up by 4 points. We'll be back.
Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
I came to MCC because of the price and because of the location. The actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that I've taken have prepared me for the next stage in my education.
So having graduated as valedictorian, I could have gone to any public university for free, but having MCC so close to home, I don't think that I could have gotten this experience through a 4-year university. I love it here.
Throughout my life, I've been told, if you see something you don't like, jump in and be the change. I grew up in the inner city of South Houston to a single young mother who gave up everything to raise 2 boys on her own. By watching her work ethic, effort, love, and passion throughout the years, now gives me purpose. My name is Keith Guillory. I'm an officer in the fire service, a community leader, a husband, and a father. I've served as an educator, mentor, and literacy partner throughout the Waco Independent School District, and I've met some of the most brilliant students and families in our city. But after years of seeing our district have a deficit in the 3rd grade reading scores and dropout rates that are some of the highest in the state, it's clear that a change is needed to be made. And our students and teachers deserve a champion that will represent them. This election is crucial. It is for the future of the students in our city. What the Waco Independent School District needs is strong leadership on the school board. One that listens to and represents students and their families, who will ensure the mastery of essential skills by strengthening the literacy foundation. A board member that will promote strong teacher recruitment and retention. Improve the communication between the board and the community, and strive to create secure and safe environments, especially during these times. We need strong leadership on our school board that is actively involved in the lives of our students and their families. One that knows our counselors, teachers, and principals by name. That will lead our district into its greatness. The time is now. Vote Keith Guillory for Waco Independent School District School Board at Large, Place 6 on November 3rd.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
I came to MCC because of the price and because of the location. The actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that I've taken have prepared me for the next stage in my education.
So having graduated as valedictorian, I could have gone to any public university for free, but having MCC so close to home, I don't think that I could have gotten this experience through a 4-year university. I love it here.
Throughout my life, I've been told, if you see something you don't like, jump in and be the change. I grew up in the inner city of South Houston to a single young mother who gave up everything to raise 2 boys on her own. By watching her work ethic, effort, love, and passion throughout the years, now gives me purpose. My name is Keith Guillory. I'm an officer in the fire service, a community leader, a husband, and a father. I've served as an educator, mentor, and literacy partner throughout the Waco Independent School District, and have met some of the most brilliant students and families in our city. But after years of seeing our district have a deficit in the 3rd grade reading scores and dropout rates that are some of the highest in the state, it's clear that a change is needed to be made. And our students and teachers deserve a champion that will represent them. This election is crucial. It is for the future of the students in our city. What the Waco Independent School District needs is strong leadership on the school board. One that listens to and represents students and their families, who will ensure the mastery of essential skills by strengthening the literacy foundation. A board member that will promote strong teacher recruitment and retention. Improve the communication between the board and the community, and strive to create secure and safe environments, especially during these times. We need strong leadership on our school board that is actively involved in the lives of our students and their families. One that knows our counselors, teachers, and principals by name. That will lead our district into its greatness. The time is now. Vote Keith Guillory for Waco Independent School District School Board at Large, Place 6 on November 3rd.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. 9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
I came to MCC because of the price and because of the location. The actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that I've taken have prepared me for the next stage in my education.
So having graduated as valedictorian, I could have gone to any public university for free, but having MCC so close to home, I don't think that I could have gotten this experience through a four-year university. I love it here.
Throughout my life, I've been told, if you see something you don't like, jump in and be the change. I grew up in the inner city of South Houston to a single young mother who gave up everything to raise two boys on her own. By watching her work ethic, effort, love, and passion throughout the years, now gives me purpose. My name is Keith Guillory. I'm an officer in the fire service, a community leader, a husband, and a father. I've served as an educator, mentor, and literacy partner throughout the Waco Independent School District, and have met some of the most brilliant students and families in our city. But after years of seeing our district have a deficit in the third grade reading scores and dropout rates that are some of the highest in the state, it's clear that a change is needed to be made. And our students and teachers deserve a champion that will represent them. This election is crucial. It is for the future of the students in our city. What the Waco Independent School District needs is strong leadership on the school board. One that listens to and represents students and their families, who will ensure the mastery of essential skills by strengthening the literacy foundation. A board member that will promote strong teacher recruitment and retention. Improve the communication between the board and the community, and strive to create secure and safe environments, especially during these times. We need strong leadership on our school board that is actively involved in the lives of our students and their families. One that knows our counselors, teachers, and principals by name. That will lead our district into its greatness. The time is now. Vote Keith Guillory for Waco Independent School District School Board at Large, Place 6 on November 3rd.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams Real Estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
I came to MCC because of the price and because of the location. The actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that I've taken have prepared me for the next stage in my education.
So having graduated as valedictorian, I could have gone to any public university for free, but having MCC so close to home, I don't think that I could have gotten this experience through a four-year university. I love it here.
Throughout my life, I've been told, if you see something you don't like, jump in and be the change. I grew up in the inner city of South Houston to a single young mother who gave up everything to raise two boys on her own. By watching her work ethic, effort, love, and passion throughout the years, now gives me purpose. My name is Keith Guillory. I'm an officer in the fire service, a community leader, a husband, and a father. I've served as an educator, mentor, and literacy partner throughout the Waco Independent School District, and I've met some of the most brilliant students and families in our city. But after years of seeing our district have a deficit in the third grade reading scores and dropout rates that are some of the highest in the state, it's clear that a change is needed to be made. And our students and teachers deserve a champion that will represent them. This election is crucial. It is for the future of the students in our city. What the Waco Independent School District needs is strong leadership on the school board. One that listens to and represents students and their families, who will ensure the mastery of essential skills by strengthening the literacy foundation. A board member that will promote strong teacher recruitment and retention. Improve the communication between the board and the community, and strive to create secure and safe environments, especially during these times. We need strong leadership on our school board that is actively involved in the lives of our students and their families. One that knows our counselors, teachers, and principals by name. That will lead our district into its greatness. The time is now. Vote Keith Guillory for Waco Independent School District School Board at Large, Place 6 on November 3rd.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
I came to MCC because of the price and because of the location. The actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that I've taken have prepared me for the next stage in my education.
So having graduated as valedictorian, I could have gone to any public university for free, but having MCC so close to home,
still hurt. We're not Central Texas Prospects.
She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
I came to MCC because of the price and because of the location. The actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that I've taken have prepared me for the next stage in my education.
So having graduated as valedictorian, I could have gone to any public university for free, but having MCC so close to home, I don't think that I could have gotten this experience through a four-year university. I love it here.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS Barbecue.
Hello,
MCC has
folks, and
definitely
welcome back
benefited
to
me
Mac
most on not
Peoples
only
Stadium.
what I
We are
wanna
getting
do,
ready to kick off
but who I
for the
aspire
start
to
of the
be.
second half.
Expect every
A
professor
very,
to help
very
you
interesting
become who
first
you
half
wanna
of
be
football
and
is what I
more.
could say.
Create your own
Conley,
success.
for those of you just tuning in, Conley was able to get down into the red zone on the first drive.
I came to
got a
MCC
couple holding calls, had to
because
kick
of
a
the
field
price
goal,
and because of
and
the
was not able
location.
to get any
The
more
actual
momentum
campus
going on
itself is
offense.
just beautiful to
Salado, on the other
experience.
hand,
all the core
had a
classes that I've
touchdown
taken
called
have
back.
prepared me for the
They had a
next
punt
stage in
called
my
back.
education.
They had a few things called back. Was able to keep the ball, ran
So
out
having
the
graduated
entire
as
second quarter.
valedictorian, I could have gone
Just
to
about the
any
entire
public
second quarter, kept the
university for
ball,
free, but
and was
having
able to
MCC
score at
so
the
close
very
to
end with
home,
about a
I
minute
don't
and 20
think
left
that
to
I
go
could
in the
have gotten
second,
this
in the
experience
first
through a
half.
four-year
Was able to get into
university.
the end
I
zone.
love
So
it
they
here.
are up 7-3. Tension has been very
In the
high
market
between
for a
both
new
of these two
home or
teams.
just looking to sell your
From what I
existing
know,
home?
they've been kind of
Call one
talking
of
back
our
and
gold
forth to each other on
sponsors and
Twitter
broadcast
leading
supporters,
up to
Latoya
this game.
Foster.
Coach Anderson, I'm
She's
sure,
a
was able to
licensed
talk to
realtor
his team,
and a member
calm
of the
these guys
Keller
down. The
Williams
things were
real
getting a little bit
estate
testy
She's also
towards the
the
end of
leader
that half.
Royalty
Had
Solutions
some players
Real
getting
Estate.
into it with other
You can
players.
reach her at
But all of that is behind them now. They got to come out
254-300-1235.
here in the second half of football. Salado is going to start with the ball. So this first drive is going to dictate how the rest of this half can go. Salado's going to get the ball first. Like I said, Salado runs this slot T offense very, very, very up-tempo. They're even beating some of the line judges down the field and getting plays off before they can even set up the first down markers. So they're running a very up-tempo offense. A lot of running the ball, so the clock has been running pretty fast. Both teams have been running the ball a lot pretty much this first half. Gaither has carried the workload for the Cadets. And both teams have been kind of going, like I said, it's been real back and forth between these teams. And Salado is now lining up out here to receive the kick at the start of the second half. So Gaither was the workhorse on the offensive end for the Cadets. 65 yards he was able to get in that first half. And he has been the main ball carrier. It's been him between him and Jermone Powell pretty much. But Conley hasn't got to have the ball that much, and this is going to be fair caught just past the 35-yard line at about the 37. So Salado's offense will be coming back up. And it's going to be up to this defense to be able to get a stop. Like I said, Salado converted on multiple fourth downs. They got a punt called back and ended up changing the entire drive, and they were able to go for that. Conley came up with a stop on fourth down as well. It's just been back and forth between these two teams. And Salado, like I said, has been averaging 46 points a game. Coming out of this half, only 7 points so far. So first down, Salado's going to run this one, tries to get to the outside, and they're going to be stopped in the backfield by -2 yards on that play. So very up-tempo offense, like I said, from this team. And Brown was hitting the backfield on that play.
By number 8, Marcus Long.
Marcus Long was able to come up with the tackle on that play. Now second down and 11 after they were dropped back. The ball is on the 34-yard line. They're going to hand this one off, try to get right up the middle. And he does. He breaks through the line. He's trying to get to the second level, and he's going to be dragged down by Trey Wisner on that play, and Paris Cox come up with the stop after they pick up about 15 yards on that play. So good run. He stayed patient on that one. And that is going to result in a first down. Ball moved all the way to the 49-yard line. So 15-yard run on that play by Noah Mesher, the man who scored, got the only touchdown in this game so far. So now they are at midfield, getting ready to go into Conley territory. Ball on the 49-yard line. They line up quick, hand this one back off to Mesher once again. And he's going to pick up good yardage once again on that play. Almost gets to the first down, stopped just short of the first down marker. Now it is second down. It's going to be 2nd and 1. The ball is on the 42-yard line, and they are in Conley territory. In the first half, this up-tempo offense was really tiring out the defense. And like I said, the defense, a lot of the players that are on defense are playing offense as well. So by the time Conley gets the ball back, a lot of their players are kind of gassed already. So they're going to have to dig deep in this second half. Kevion Gaither comes up with the tackle on that one, but Mesher picks up enough for the first down. So with only about 2 minutes off the clock, Salado was already getting pretty deep into Conley territory. The ball is going to be on the 35-yard line. It is 1st and 10. That Salado comes up to the line very quickly, hands this one off. They try to get to the outside, and he's going to be drugged down on this one. They were ready for that. That is LaMarcus McDonald Jr., one of the better players on this defense. I think he's been probably the best player on the defense for this Conley Cadet team so far this year, and they're going to need him to step up and start making some of those big plays. Him along with Ashton Brooks-Williams. We saw him get a couple pressures in the first half, almost had a strip sack. They're going to need some of those veteran guys on this defense to step up and come up with some plays here. 2nd and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. They hand this one up off to the side, and they try to get in the stiff arm, gets him to the outside, and they pick up enough for the first down. Good run right there, about a 12-yard run, and that is going to keep the chains moving. They thought it was going to number 5 in the backfield, and he was blown up, but it gets outside all the way to Reed Vincent, and he picks up about 12 yards on that carry and picks up enough for the first down. So Salado moves the chains once again. Ball is on the 23-yard line. The 23-yard line, it is 1st and 10. Getting close to the red zone now is Salado. Hand off to Mesher once again, and he is going to be brought down on that play by Kobe Gray. the inside lineman. 2-yard gain on that play is going to bring up
Kobe Gray and Danny Rubio combined on the tackle, and Noah
5-yard gain on that one. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 now. Like we said, in this slot T offense, it's assignment football, so you've got to stay on to your man. And that Conley's been doing a pretty good job of that besides a couple breakout plays. And this one is going to go to the outside, and he's going to be brought down, and that was Caden Strickland on the carry. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 after the 1-yard gain. Big 3rd down right here for this Conley defense. In this territory, we know Salado likes to go forward for this, so this is 2-down territory for them. 3rd and 4, they come up to the line quickly. And flags come out. Will this be against the offense or the defense? Both of these sides have been getting flagged all night long. And let's see who the ref will call this one on. And it's going to be offsides on the defense. That is big right there because that is going to give them enough yardage to pick up a 1st down. That's about the 2nd or 3rd time tonight that Conley's had a penalty in the red zone that keeps this Salado offense alive. Now that will make it 1st down and 10. The ball will be on the 12-yard line. So that's a big turnaround right there. Instead of it being 3rd and 4, it is now 1st and 10, and they are knocking on the end zone's door. Handoff up the middle. Picks up some good yardage, and he's going to get all the way down. Well, they call this a touchdown. They say it is. Touchdown, Salado. Fought for some yards, those last 4 or 5 yards on that play, and was able to run and get all the way into the end zone, and that was Noah Mesher once again, his 2nd score of the night. And that is going to bring the lead all the way up to 13-3 with 7:01 left to go. And now they're going to come out for the extra point attempt with a chance to make this 14. And this one is up and good through the uprights. So 5 minutes taken off of the clock. 7:01 left to go in the 3rd quarter. It is now 14-3, and we're going to get a chance to see this Conley offense once again after this scoring drive. We'll be back for the kickoff.
They'll fall off the boned ribs or their homemade chili beans. Come by R&S Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. R&S Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by R&S Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
I came to MCC because of the price and because of the location. The actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that
Welcome back to Mac People Stadium here in Lacey Lakeview, Texas, where the number 5 Salado Eagles are taking on the Conley Cadets in this District 9 matchup, game of the week. And this time the ball is going to be caught by LaMarcus McDonald. He's still staying on his feet, trucks one guy, makes someone else miss, and they are in Salado territory to start out. So LaMarcus McDonald makes up for that play last time, right before the half, where he fumbled on a kickoff, and he came out energized, and he made up for that. Runs over a couple players there and gets this Conley offense in great field position to start off. And they're going to need this offense to show that same explosiveness that they had last week against Robinson. 6:53 left to go. Conley is already on the Salado 37-yard line. And they're going to come out with Gaither in the backfield by himself, 4 wide receiver set. And this is going to be a quick out, and this one's going to be thrown over the head of his receiver, Marcus Long. So Gaither's got to get a couple nerves down. Like I said, a lot of these players play on both sides of the ball, so his adrenaline is rushing. Came out and just overthrew that one. And it's going to be second down, like I said, already in good field position, and I'm sure this is going to be 4-down territory for Conley as well. 2nd and 10. Gaither stays in the shotgun. He takes this one right up the middle, and he's going to get some pretty good yards on this one. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very manageable now after the good run by Gaither.
Caden Strickland on the tackle.
Third and 3, the ball is on the 30-yard line. Gaither will stay in the shotgun by himself in the backfield. 3rd and 3. Gaither keeps this one. Will he have enough for the first down? Let's see what the line judge says, and I believe that will be enough for the first. And it will be move the chains for the Cadets. So some more good running right there from Gaither, picking up all 10 yards by itself on those last couple plays. 1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. Gaither remains in the backfield by himself. He keeps this one, and he is going to be hit, but fights forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 1 yard on that run.
Gaither for a gain of about 2 to the 26.
Gaither, as we know, came in this year as the starting running back, so he's used to getting the workload running the ball. But right now, he is in a QB because of the injury to Tyler Webb, who is still out missing his 3rd straight game. But Gaither has this offense under control. Ball is on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Flag comes out, and I think this might be false start we're going to see. And I believe it will be false start on the offense, and that is going to hurt. That's going to back the offense up. It's going to repeat 2nd down, and there will be illegal procedure against the Cadets, and that is going to back them up. Don't want to see too many more of those penalties. They have been hurt in the red zone by penalties on the offensive end and defensive end, this Conley Cadet team. And they're going to need to work some of those things out. It is now 2nd and 14, ball on the 31-yard line. Ball on the 31-yard line, 2nd and 14. Gaither in the shotgun. He throws this one out to Wisner. Wisner tries to get, and he just goes right out of bounds. Not picking up much yards right there. Didn't have much to work with on that one. Now, Wisner is one of their big play guys on this team. I believe probably the most explosive athlete they have on this team. So you want to get the ball in the hands of guys like that. I know they're going to try to find more ways for him to get involved in the offense. It is now 3rd and 10 after the 4-yard pickup by Trey Wisner on that play. Third down, Gaither in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, he's gonna keep this one. Makes a couple people miss, and he's still on his feet, and he gets down for enough yards to pick up the first down. Great run by the senior, Kavion Gaither. He always has runs that calms down this offense and can keep the chains moving. Great play call, great run right there by the leader of this team, Kavion Gaither. Picks up enough for the first down, good 10-yard run. It is now 1st and 10, ball on the 14-yard line. They keep the drive alive. 4:23 left to go in this 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. Gaither in the backfield. Looks like he has Brooks Williams on the side of him. They fake it to Brooks Williams. Gaither's going to keep this one. He's still on his feet, and he's moving. And another good run from Gaither right there. Picking up some decent yardage on that first down run.
Off the left side, inside the 10-yard line. Tackle on the play made by number 30.
That is going to bring up second down now. The ball is all the way down to the 7-yard line. 2nd and 3 coming up. Gaither's been having a good game all night tonight. Can he punch it in for this Cadets to narrow down this lead some? And Gaither's going to keep it on this one. Running hard, and he is going to be brought down. Good run for the Cadets right there as Gaither picks up enough to get the first down. Now that is going to be 1st and goal, and Conley is going to be looking to try to punch this one in. The ball is on the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, 3 yards to gain. Gaither has been the workhorse on this drive. Will he be able to get this one into the end zone? 1st down, 3 yards to go to the goal. Gaither in the shotgun. He's got Brooks Williams on the side. Gaither's maneuvering. Can he get in? And what do they say? And they say it is a touchdown. Kavion Gaither gets in for the first touchdown for this Cadet team right here. Good hard running by Gaither, and he is able to get in to the end zone on this play. Great drive, all sparked by the LaMarcus McDonald kickoff. And they are lined up to go for 2 on this one. Gaither's going to keep it. Will he be able to get into the end zone? What will they say? It looks like they're going to say he was short on that one. Will not be able to pick up the 2 on that play.
The extra point attempt is no good.
Looks like Gaither is going to fall just short.
In the third quarter, your score is now Salado 14 and Connally 9.
And I don't know. It looks like that was pretty close. But we know the instant replay that we provide here is not provided to the referee crew. You see right here on the replay, Gaither makes his move, digs in. I don't know, that's very close on that one. But they're gonna say that he was short. Very, very close. Very, very close on that play right there. But they're going to say that it was short, so the score will be 9-14. We got 2:48 left to go in this third quarter. Like I said, these teams have been battling all night, and they are continuing to do so right there. A lot of the fans that seen the replay that we have provided here are saying that it was a score, but they're going to say it was no good. That will bring the score 9-14 with 2:48 left to go. And Conley is lining up back out here to kick the ball off. Ralph Morales lines up for the kickoff. Kick this one is a squib kick, and this one is going to be received at about the 30-yard line. And now Salado is going to get good field position off the kickoff all the way down to the 50-yard line. So both of these teams have been kicking it short, and both teams have been able to capitalize off the kickoff. And now the Cadet defense back onto the field. Their last time out were not able to come up with the stop. They got them to 4th down a couple of times. One of them they converted, and the other one they had an offsides penalty that really hurt, and that helped the Salado Eagles were able to get into the end zone after that play, that offsides play by Conley. So if they can cut the penalties out, they've done that a couple times tonight. If they can cut that out, I believe that they can be able to come up with a much-needed stop right here. And we got whistles before the play, and we're going to have a timeout. Timeout by Salado. They didn't like what they saw right there. 2:40 left to go in this third quarter. Salado is going to take their first timeout, and we'll be back after this.
I came to MCC because of the price and because of the location. The actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that I've taken have prepared me for the next stage in my education.
So having graduated as valedictorian, I could have gone to any public university for free, but having MCC so close to home, I don't think that I could have gotten this experience through a four-year university. I love it here.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader.
So after the timeout, Salado comes right out and tries to hurry up and run a play. Great tackle right there in the backfield, and that was provided by Danny Rubio, the senior linebacker.
Reed Vincent on the carry, a loss of 1 yard back to the midfield.
And that was going to be hitting the backfield, so good play right there by the veteran senior Rubio. 2nd and 11 coming up. Very athletic linebacking core that Conley has. I believe that this team is built to be able to play against a team like Salado. As you can see, I said Salado is averaging 46 points a game, only 14 right now. Handoff up the middle, and this is Mesher once again, and he's going to have another good run. That's going to be enough to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, they're going to say he was just short. Just short. So Mesher's been having a good game against these guys all night. He's been getting a lot of runs out of the fullback slot, so he's very close to the line of scrimmage to start off already. So he's going to bring up 3rd and short. And this run is going to give them enough to pick up the first down. And that was a QB keeper. As you can see, Salado just lines up so quick. That adds to what makes them so hard to stop in this offense, just lining up and being able to get their play off so quick. 1st and 10, the ball is on the 36-yard line. They hand this one off to Brown. Brown makes a couple people miss. He's still on his feet. Makes one more man miss, and he is going to run, and he's going to get all the way into the end zone on that play. That was Rook Brown able to get in on that play. 36-yard run by the senior Rook Brown, as they weren't able to wrap up tackling on that one. You see a couple missed tackles by the cadets, and that brought them into the end zone to bring the score up to 20 points now. And the field goal unit is coming on the field now with a chance to make it 21. So a very short drive, and this kick was blocked, I believe. And they're going to return it, but he's already in the back of his end zone. Still on his feet, looking to try to go somewhere. So blocked kick, so it will stay as the score is right now, 20-9. And that is LaMarcus McDonald, one of the big play guys, is able to come in and block the kick. 20-9 is your score with 1:19 left to go in this 3rd quarter. We will be back for the kickoff.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS Barbecue.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your...
Welcome back to
Call
Mac
one of our-
People Stadium, folks. 1:19 left to go in the third quarter. 20-9 is your score after that last 36-yard run provided by Rook Brown, as Salado was able to take an 11-point lead. So it is a two-possession game with 1:19 left to go in the third quarter. So the ref's coming out to fix the tee. So Conley is going to have to try to move up the field with some urgency, about as fast as they can. Looks like they're going to have a penalty going against Salado. Backed them up 5 yards on the kick. If this one is kicked deep this time, they don't try any more squib kicks after the last great return, and this one is going to have a pretty decent return by Marcus Long on that one. So now here comes the Cadet offense. Once again, they're going to try to have to move up the field with some urgency. They are down by 2 scores. The ball is going to be on the 34-yard line. 34-yard line. When this offense comes back out, Gaither has been leading the charge on offense. He's got a touchdown, came out with a touchdown in the last one. He's got 111 yards so far in this game and 1 touchdown. And he's going to be looking to lead his team into the end zone once again as they are down by 11. So they hand this one off to Powell, and Powell makes a couple people miss and picks up a good gain on first down. Jamone Powell comes up with a good play.
Powell fights his way to the 49-yard line before being tackled.
Jamone Powell, the junior, on that one picks up some pretty good yardage, and that's going to bring him all the way down to the 49-yard line. So 15-yard run by Jamone Powell on that play. 50 seconds left to go in the quarter. And now Gaither is going to keep this one. Tries to get to the outside. Good block by Powell. And Gaither is able to get out of bounds. It's a good play call. A good run from Gaither on that one. You see Jamone Powell come out here and set this edge. Was able to get to the outside. And it is going to be second down. And it looks like they're going to have a holding call go against the Cadets. These penalties are really starting to tack up and hurt this Cadet team. And a holding call going against them is going to back them up after what would have been a good first down run. And now that backs them up all the way 10 yards. That backs them up. So first and long now. And this is going to be another handoff to Jamone Powell, and another good run from Powell. Powell breaks it to the second level. Will he be able to keep going? And Powell with another good run. Powell proving that he can play here on this level as well. Jamone Powell, the junior, with another great run. And that is going to pick up a first down after it was first and very long. Jamone Powell able to get to the outside and pick up some good yardage, and that is going to take them all the way down to the fourth quarter as you see the team holding their fours up. So when they come back, Powell has them all the way down to the 23-yard line. After 3 quarters, the score is 20-9. Conley trailing by 11. We'll be back.
Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by RNS Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by RNS.
So welcome back to the action start of the fourth quarter. After that Jermone Powell run, it has Conley in good territory right now. 23-yard line, 1st and 10. This one's going to be a fake, and Kavion Gaither's going to keep this one. He stays on his feet, running hard. Gaither with a great run on 1st down. Gets them all the way down past the 1st down markers.
Rook Brown and Kobe Stogin combined in the tackle of Kavion Gaither.
And Gaither gets them all the way down to the 9-yard line. Great run right there from Kavion Gaither, who is having a great game so far, over 100 yards already and working up to almost 150 yards now. So 1st and goal, the ball is on the 9-yard line. Powell in the backfield with Gaither. And he hands this one off to Powell. Powell with the jump cut makes one man miss, but brought down after a short gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down. This is going to definitely be 4-down territory for the Cadets, as they very much need to get into the end zone on this one. Second and 7 now coming up. Gaither in the shotgun with Powell on his side. Powell's been having a good drive. And Gaither keeps it on this one. Makes a couple people miss. Will he be able to get enough to the end zone? And they're going to say he is just short. I believe, let's see here. We're going to look on the replay. It looks like that was very close on that one. Gaither has just been playing great all night tonight, continuing to lead this team. And that is very, very close. So now they're on the 1-yard line after the 8-yard run by Gaither. 1-yard line, 3rd down and 1 to get into the end zone. And Gaither pushes. Will he be able to get in? Will they say he had forward progress on that one? And I believe they're going to call him short once again, not sure. I believe they're going to call him just short on that one. So that is going to bring up 4th and 1 now. 4th down and 1 yard to go, folks. This is a huge play right here. We got 9:35 left to go in the game. 4th and 1. Conley trailing by 11 points. Chance to get into the end zone right here. 4th down and 1. Will Salado be able to get the goal line stand? We'll see right here. Gaither in the shotgun with Brooks Williams on his side. Gaither keeps this one and fights his way into the end zone. I believe we're going to see what the refs are going to call. And it looks like they're going to call him short. Wow, I believe they're going to call him short. And it's hard to see from that angle we had right there. But it looks like, I thought Gaither was able to get in and then he was brought back out of the end zone. But the refs, wow, that's 2 plays in a row where I thought Gaither got in. 2 plays in a row where I thought Gaither was able to get into the end zone. It looked like he was able to break the plane, but they're going to call that one short. And I see some penalty flags on the field. I believe that's for after the play, though. And that is a huge call, folks. Huge call. And the refs, I thought Gaither got in on the 2-point conversion as well. I thought he got in on that play. And but you have to go with the judgment of the referees, and they say that it was no good on that run, folks. So that is a huge play. Huge play right there. With 9:12 left to go, that kind of takes a little bit of air out of the stadium in here on the Conley side. Trailing by 11, going against a team that, like we said, takes a lot of time off the clock. Trailing by 11, they definitely did not need that play. But, like I said, you got to go with the judgment of the refs, and it is going to be 1st down. The ball is on the 1-yard line. And it's going to be a QB keeper. He's going to try to just get out of the end zone. Now, I'm sure Salado is going to try to take as much time off the clock as they can, especially being so deep into this territory, backed up against their own end zone.
Touching here for a gain of about 2. Torrey Pullen and Kevion Gaither on the stop for the Cadets.
Conley's going to need to try to get a quick turnaround right here. They're going to need a 3 and out. They're definitely going to need to try to get a quick 3 and out on this one as the clock is ticking all the way down to 8:30. And this one is going to be a handoff up the middle. And now they're getting away from that end zone and closer to the first down marker. And I believe they do have enough to pick up the first down. So that is a huge run right there by Noah Mesher to get them out of their own end zone, and they are now on the 11-yard line. So a few plays ago, Conley had the ball on their 1-yard line 2 plays in a row and was not able to get in. And that turned out to be huge because now it is first down. They're trying to get to the outside, and they do just that. And it looks like, I seen the ref throw his hat, looks like he might call a horse collar on the side against them, but there were some penalty flags in the backfield as well, so these might be offsetting penalties. See what the ref decides to do on this one. And they might be saying that the penalties offset each other. So replay of first down, 1st and 10. Ball still on the 11-yard line. 7:50 left to go in the game. Conley still trailing by 11 points. So they line up, hand this one, and that one went up the middle for no gain. 2nd down and 10.
Noah Mesher stopped for no gain by number 53, Kobe Gray.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. The ball will remain on the 11-yard line, but the clock is still ticking. Just over 7 minutes left to go in the game. It's going to be another run, and this one is going to be hitting the backfield. Good play right there from Ashton Brooks Williams.
Number 2, Rook Brown for a loss of 2 back to the 9-yard
And that's going to bring them back behind the line a little bit. That's going to bring up 3rd and 12 now. Ball on the 9-yard line. Big 3rd down right here. Conley in desperate need of a stop if they have a chance to try to stay in this game. They're going to need it. 3rd and 12, 6:35 left to go in the game. And this one is going to be a pass. The quarterback drops back, and he's going to just get this ball off at the last second. Another pressure right there from Ashton Brooks Williams. And the QB rolled outside of the pocket, so they won't be able to call intentional grounding on that one, but I definitely think that could have been intentional grounding as he just barely gets that one away. 4th and 12 now, the ball on the 9-yard line. That's going to stop the clock at 6:32 on that last incompletion. Conley's going to get the ball back with a chance to get in decent field position. They're going to need to get a very quick score on the board if they want to have a chance to stay in this game. And this one gets a lot of hang time in the air as Gaither receives this right at the 50-yard line. They're going to say it about the 49-yard line. So Conley gets a chance to get the ball back after that drive. 6:25 left to go. There's still time in this game, but the Cadets are going to have to play with a sense of urgency and they're going to be able to get into the end zone. 6:25 left to go. They have all 3 of their timeouts left. They are trailing by 11 points. Coach Anderson is talking to his team. They're going to have to know that they're going to have to move the ball down the field quickly. They have got to try to avoid the penalties. They've had a penalty on almost all their drives besides the last one, but their last one they weren't able to come up with any points. So now Gaither is in the shotgun. Powell on his side. 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. They hand this one to Powell. Powell's been having a good second half so far. He has another good run right there, about 8-yard run for Jamone Powell.
A gain of about 7 before being dragged to the ground by number 42, Greg Washington.
So good run right there from Jamone Powell, who, like I said, is having a good second half so far. Second and 3, another handoff to Powell right up the middle. This one about a 1-yard gain.
Kobe Sarkin with the tackle.
So Jamone Powell stopped short on that one. He's got 52 yards tonight as well. He's having a pretty good half of football right now. 3rd and 2. I believe everything is 4-down territory now. 3rd and 2, the ball on the 41-yard line. And Gaither is going to keep this one. He fights up the middle, and he's going to be pushed back on this play. That's going to bring up 4th down, a very, very, very crucial 4th down coming up, folks. If Conley has any hope of staying in this game, they're going to have to try to convert here on this 4th down, and a timeout is going to be called. Timeout is going to be called. We're going to have a timeout, folks. 4:55 left to go in the game. It's going to be 4th and 2 when we come back.
Because of the price and because of the location, the actual campus itself is just beautiful to experience. All the core classes that I've taken have prepared me for the next stage in my education.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home, call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235. RNS Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall off the bone.
Fourth and 2, folks. Welcome back to Mac People Stadium. It is 4th and 2. Very crucial play right here. The ball is on the 41-yard line. Conley has the ball. Gaither's in the backfield by himself. They're going to try to get to the outside on this one, and Gaither does just that. He's got some room, picks up one more block, and just trips right there at the very end. Good blocking for Gaither and a great run by Kavion Gaither on that one. Was just about one move away from being able to break that one into a touchdown. Great blocking on the outside by LaMarcus McDonald, by J.J. Joyner as well on the outside. Great blocking and a good run. 21-yard gain by Kavion Gaither. This kid just continues to make plays over and over and over. Gaither is still having a great night. That run gets him all the way up to 145 yards on the night. 1st and 10. The ball is on the 20-yard line. Gaither fakes this one. He drops back for a pass. And now he's going to take off with this one and run. Gaither makes a couple people miss and gets down close towards the end zone. Good decision right there from Gaither. It was an RPO run pass option on that one. He dropped back for a pass, didn't like what he sees, thought about it, then took off running. Great run right there from Gaither and great decision making. Makes people miss in the backfield and able to pick up good yardage on that run. But we're going to have another call going against And that play is going to be brought back now. Like I said, these penalties in the red zone have just hurt this cadet team. That's really hurt their momentum multiple times tonight, and it does that once again. The ball is going to be brought back after that penalty. And now the ball is on the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 13. Gaither in the shotgun. They're going to try to go to the outside once again. Gaither using his blocking pretty well on that play. Picks up a good run right there for Gaither.
Brought down the play by Coach Scotland.
So about a 5-yard run, 6-yard run on that play for Gaither. Brings the ball down to the 17-yard line. 3:22 left to go in the game. The clock is still ticking. So they're going to have to try to pick up the pace just a little bit here. As they do just that, Gaither, can he get all the way in? Will they call this one a touchdown? This time they finally call the touchdown as the ref signals touchdown with 3:11. Kavion Gaither picks up a 17-yard run on that one. 17-yard run by Kavion Gaither, and he is able to get into the end zone, and that brings it down the score to 20-15 now. 20-15 is your score. And I believe they're going to try to go for this one and bring it to just a field goal game. Gaither trying to catch his breath. And he's going to be dropped in the backfield. They will not pick up the 2-point conversion on that one. You see the hands on the hips. Gaither is gassed. He's played every snap on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. This kid is just a warrior, and he's going to battle all the way tonight to the very end. We got 3:11 left to go, down by 5. Now, the Cadets do have all 3 of their timeouts, I believe. If the scoreboard is correct, they have all 3 of their timeouts. 3:11 left to go in the game. They are down by 5. Do you go for the onside kick right here, or do you kick it off as far as you possibly can and try to play defense against this prolific offense who they have held to just 20 points tonight? I may add, this team came in averaging 46 points a game, and the Cadet defense has held them to just 20 points tonight. So decision time coming up for Coach Anderson and his squad. Decision time coming up for Coach Anderson and this squad now. Do they try the onside kick, or will they just kick this one deep? And they're going to kick this one deep and try to play defense. This one bounces all the way back. Great bounce right there. And they're going to go all the way out of bounds. Looks like at about the 8-yard line, so just about as good as a kick that you could possibly get on that one.
Number 24, Reed Benson for the Eagles. Out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
So they're going to say he goes out at the 10-yard line. 3:09 left to go. Conley's going to have to come up with the stop and quick. And here comes the Eagles out here now. They're going to line up quick. They hand this one off right up the middle to Mesher. And he's going to pick up decent yardage on the first run.
15-yard line before he is dragged down by number 8, Marcus Long.
Second down now coming up. Six-yard gain on that run. Noah Mesher has been killing them on the inside with those inside runs all night long, and he does that once again, picking up 6 yards on that play. They hand this one off the middle. Once again, will it be enough for a first down? Looks like they're going to say no. They're going to say no. He did not get enough on that one. It is going to be third down, and a timeout is called by Conley. So back now, third and short, 3rd and 2. This is a big third down. You know that they're either going to try to go right up the middle or probably go outside to number 24, what they've been doing all night. And they hand this one right up the middle, and I believe he will get enough yards for the first down. That was a huge play right there. And that will move the chains and also keep the clock rolling.
Marcus McDonald and Ashton Brooks Williams combined on the tackle of Noah Mesher at the 22-yard line.
So Mesher once again is able to get up the middle, and that has been crucial for this Conley defense. Have not been able to stop him going up the middle much at all tonight. First and 10 now, ball on the 22-yard line. They hand this one off. This time they can stop it in the backfield or just at the line of scrimmage. 1:43 left to go. Coach Anderson calls another timeout. It is going to be 2nd and 10 when they come back from the timeout. So Coach Anderson is down to just one timeout now, I believe. The second down, they can run a lot of time off the clock even if they do not pick up the first down. But first you got to start by not letting them pick up the first down. So far they haven't been able to stop them running the ball up the middle yet. But Conley's going to have to dig deep. Like I said, a lot of these guys on offense play defense as well, so a lot of these guys are gassed. You see Kavion Gaither right there in the huddle. He's played every snap on both sides of the ball. I believe he's even played kickoff. So he's played every single snap of this game. And he is trying to lead his team and just give his team a chance, one last chance to try to get the ball maybe. But first they're going to have to try to come up with the stop. Second down and 11. They hand this one off, and he's going to have space on this one, and he makes more people miss, and he's going to pick up enough for the first down, and that is a huge play right there, about a 15-yard run, and that could just about end it, folks, with that run. And that is very tough as they give up about a 15-yard run on that one, and they can just about let this clock run out now. 1:10 left to go in this game. And they're going to do just that, folks. They're going to kneel this one out. And that is going to do it, folks. The Salado Eagles come here into Mac Peoples Stadium tonight, and they're going to come out with a victory after they continue to kneel this one down. As you can see the scoreboard right there, 40 seconds left to go in the game, and the clock is still ticking. They're going to victory formation this one out. Very hard-fought game between these two teams. Very hard-fought game, and that's going to give Salado a commanding lead to take lead into district. going into the end of the game. We've got 3 more games left for this Conley team. Next week, we got Gerald. Then they're going to have Gatesville here at home for senior night. And after that is going to be the final game of the season against China Spring. So they've got a chance. They got 3 more games after this one. And that is going to bring Conley to 3-3 now on the season after their loss tonight against Salado. 20-15 is your final score here tonight. 20-15 is the final score. This Conley team fought very hard all the way to the end. Conley fought very hard all the way to the end of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final score, Salado Eagles 20.
Kavion Gaither, the leader of this team, was able to come out with 165 yards and a couple touchdowns as well. Jamone Powell chipped in as well with some great running yards, 52 rushing yards for him. We had LaMarcus McDonald come out with about 11 tackles as well. Same for Kavion Gaither. So these guys fought all the way to the end of the game, were just not able to get over the hump, playing a very, very good Salado team, ranked number 5 in the state right now. So that's going to do it, folks, here at Mac Peoples Stadium for Centex Sports. We are getting ready to sign off. Your final score is 20-15. We want to thank everybody for watching Centex Sports Network tonight. Make sure you guys are going on our social medias and following us. All the support you guys are showing us on Facebook as well. We want to thank you for that. Make sure you guys are liking the page. Also, make sure you guys are going on to CentexSportsNetwork.com and subscribing to that and the YouTube channel as well. We got some content coming out, a couple interviews that dropped tonight as well. Want to thank everybody for watching. Have a good night, and this is Jalen Gilly signing off from Centex Sports. Thank you.
#1 barbecue destination. Whether it's their mouth-watering brisket, their fall-off-the-bone ribs, or their homemade chili beans, come by R&S Barbecue. For your next event, let them cater it. Call Richard or Sharon over at 254-420-9500. R&S Barbecue, Waco's #1 barbecue destination. 1101 Richland Drive, right off Valley Mills. Stop by R&S Barbecue.
Throughout my life, I've been told, if you see something you don't like, jump in and be the change. I grew up in the inner city of South Houston to a single young mother who gave up everything to raise 2 boys on her own. By watching her work ethic, effort, love, and passion throughout the years, now gives me purpose. My name is Keith Guillory. I'm an officer in the fire service, a community leader, a husband, and a father. I've served as an educator, mentor, and literacy partner throughout the Waco Independent School District, and I've met some of the most brilliant students and families in our city. But after years of seeing our district have a deficit in the 3rd grade reading scores and dropout rates that are some of the highest in the state, it's clear that a change is needed to be made. And our students and teachers deserve a champion that will represent them. This election is crucial. It is for the future of the students in our city. What the Waco Independent School District needs is strong leadership on the school board. One that listens to and represents students and their families, who will ensure the mastery of essential skills by strengthening the literacy foundation. A board member that will promote strong teacher recruitment and retention. Improve the communication between the board and the community, and strive to create secure and safe environments, especially during these times. We need strong leadership on our school board that is actively involved in the lives of our students and their families. One that knows our counselors, teachers, and principals by name. That will lead our district into its greatness.